The federal Conservatives are stepping in to try to clean up the mess here in Alberta that Rachel Notley just keeps exacerbating, and that the Trudeau Liberals are hell-bent on ignoring. The federal Conservative caucus has finally had enough of the lack of action from Trudeau and Notley with regard to Alberta job losses and the economic train wreck taking place here in Alberta. So they're actually doing something tangible. The federal Conservatives are launching what they're calling the Alberta Jobs Task Force. It's going to be headed up by Conservative MPs Michelle Rempel from Calgary and Matt Genero from Edmonton. And the task force will gather information from Albertans and companies affected by what Rempel is calling a national crisis in Alberta. And then the task force will draft a report and present it to the federal government before the federal budget is written. The report will offer solutions and make budgetary requests. Now there's a website, albertajobstaskforce.ca, where Albertans can participate. The task force will work with employers, employees, families, and other stakeholders in Alberta to find made in Alberta solutions. Now, these are the people Trudeau and Notley are busy ignoring. They're the people feeling hopeless, helpless, frightened, neglected, and ignored. And Rempel and Genero and the rest of their caucus colleagues are going to do real work, not Notley and Trudeau-style fake surveys and after-the-fact town halls where you're told what to think. I'm sure if you're like me, you just can't watch this anymore. You can't watch these Liberals mock our job losses like Trudeau did in response to Jason Kenney in the House of Commons. Here.
Yesterday brought yet more job losses for Albertans, dozens losing their jobs at Western feedlots, with its closure a key part of the Western beef industry. Company President Dave Plett says that recent government policies like Bill 6 and the carbon tax contributed to the decision to close their operations. So with yet more proof that carbon taxes kill jobs, will this government please reconsider its ideological determination to impose a job-killing carbon tax on Alberta?
Prime Minister.
Take this opportunity to remind the member opposite that he is actually still in Ottawa and not in Alberta yet.
Alberta's youth unemployment rate is almost 15%, and we know Trudeau can't deliver on his promises to create jobs for those people. Despite pouring millions of dollars into the federal youth employment strategies, Trudeau's plan to create 5,000 youth jobs in his first year fell way short, only creating less than 2,000 jobs, which is really only a 435 job increase from the year before when the Conservatives were in power. And we know Notley just can't create jobs. She even had to cancel her own $178 million job creation grant because the NDP just couldn't get it off the ground. It never issued a single grant to a single business. And this is because there is no one in the NDP caucus with any sort of business acumen at all. Now, the federal Conservatives are looking for real answers instead of feel-goodery about sunny ways and nonsensical talking points about green jobs that just never come to be. And let's not forget, there are 5 Liberal MPs in the House of Commons who are supposed to be looking out for Alberta. Where are they on Alberta job losses? Why aren't they doing the studies? They're clapping along with Trudeau as he makes fun of Alberta and sitting on their hands when it comes to supporting Energy East. The federal Tories have had to step in to do the real work for Alberta. Now that's work the NDP are supposed to be doing to get Albertans back to work, to advocate for the jobless, the helpless, and the neglected, and to come up with real solutions. The Tories are going to do the studies and consultations Notley and Trudeau just refuse to do. And they're going to do the studies Notley has done but refuses to release. Someone right now has to look out for Alberta. It's supposed to be our premier, but she's only half the problem. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. You can learn more about Rachel Notley's job-killing plans for Alberta's economy in my best-selling book, The Destroyers. Click the link below to get your copy.